Welcome back. Well, we are here with Jennifer McCorkle of the Ouachita Parish School Board, and she's going to be telling us a little bit about the Student of the Year. So can you kind of just give us some details on the process of what that looks like?
Yes, so this process actually starts back in September, right after school kind of gets started, and each of the schools, and we have 34 schools that participate because we have a 5th grade, an 8th grade, and a 12th grader that gets selected from each school to move on to the different levels. But the school starts their process, they go through their nomination process, they go through their selection process, and so come October they have to have their winner for us. So we have 34 schools with 5th grade, 8th grade, and 12th graders, and they work on their portfolios, which is something they have to submit to us. Their portfolios contain their academic grades, their test scores, their leadership activities in the school, their extracurricular things that they do, and then even things they do outside of school and community service and things like that. And so it all kind of winds down to this past Monday, we had our what we call our interview day. And this is when kids come dressed in their best and they look amazing, and they turn in their portfolios that day. They do an interview process amongst 5 judges, a panel of 5 judges, and then they also do a writing piece on a prompt they've never seen.
Oh,
and so they're in and out within an hour and a half, and they look superb, and they do such an amazing job. And we literally have a week, so from interviews till our banquet coming up. The district will basically select one, based on all their scores, we'll select one 5th grader, one 8th grader, and one 12th grader.
Awesome.
That will move on to the next level.
I love that. I love that it's such a big chance to, recognize students across the parish. You know, they do lots of work in the school year. You know, we've all been there. You know, it can be very busy. So I love that. And speaking of getting recognized, you know, you mentioned the banquet you guys have it coming up. Tell us a little bit about that.
So the banquet's phenomenal. We have it out at Bayou Point at ULM. They've been so gracious to let us have it there the last several years, and it's just beautiful, and the kids come all dressed up with their families and their principals, and we just celebrate them, and we get to honor them all and let them all walk across stage, and then we announce the winners that day.
Awesome. That's awesome.
We have one 5th grader, one 8th grader, and one 12th grader. Then that will move on to what we call the zone competition, which is amongst 19 other districts that they'll compete against.
Okay, awesome.
And then from that point on, whoever wins will go on to regional and then state. Wow. So it takes all year. It's an all-year process.
Year-long process.
I love how y'all are celebrating all these students that put in so much hard work.
Yes, absolutely.
What really goes into being qualified to be Student of the Year?
So much really does go into how these kids present themselves and how much work do they put in school as well as outside of school. So all the things they're involved in, I mean, community service plays a huge role in it.
Awesome.
And then all the extra little activities that they do. So
awesome, yes.
But they're just amazing. And some of them are phenomenal writers. A lot of them, their interview,
that's
so much better than I'm doing right now.
No, you're doing amazing.
Yeah, and I'm sure
they're really great.
That's awesome.
We wish we could honor all of them, but because all these kids in Ouachita Parish are really great.
Well, I'm sure it's just an honor to be, even thought of or considered. And so we do want to say congrats to everybody.
Congratulations.
Made it to the interview process, on to kind of being a finalist, and excited to see who will win that come Monday. So it's going to be an exciting time.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Of course.
We'll be back with more news and weather after the break.